Hello, good morning. Today we're doing let me share this link. Today we're doing our 3 quick and cute cards because it's Tuesday. And we're going to be using the Kite Delight. This is from the mini catalog. So it's available till June. And we're going to be creating these 3 cards. So the paper I picked is the Hostess paper that's in the annual catalog that's on the last chance list. I have got a bunch of them, so I decided it was a good paper to use. So we're going to start with this one. Pull in our Mango Melody ink because that's what I used here. Okay, then we're going to need a bone folder. Sorry. Green, apple green, coastal cabana. Okay, so I'm going to fold my card front, or my card base, just like that. And then this is going to be our card front. It's the host pattern paper. All the measurements are on my blog today, and there is a downloadable project sheet that shows you all the supplies I used and the measurements and everything. So you can download it if you wish. Okay, so next up we're going to stamp. I'm going to start with a greeting because I'm going to stamp that a memento. And it says, "Another year flies by. Happy birthday." Okay. I'm sorry about the lighting. One of my lights, my overhead light, blew a bulb. And the only one who can change it is my son. And he's at work. So, sorry to say, we just have to make do with it. My husband tried to change it and he could not, so it's all good. So we're going to start with the kite tail, and I'm using Granny Apple Green for it, and I'm just going to stamp it like that. Okay, and then we're going to come in with our we're going to do 2 clouds. Let me find a... This is the scrap paper, or the grid paper for the Stampin'UP, and it's just the right size to use. So I have purchased a bunch of them so that I have them. They come in a little, I'll show you, just one second. They come in a pack like this, and I just tear one out and use it and then throw it away. I know I have the big one here, but I like using the little ones. It just seems less wasteful. I don't know. Okay. Next up, we're going to ink up our kite. I'm going to bring in my grid mat so I can get a good crisp image on my kite. Okay? And that's my hope anyways. Okay. So next up, we'll just stamp our kite. Perfect. Okay, so I can put Mango Melody up. Okay, so next I'm going to set that to the side for now. We're going to attach this to our card front. Just center it is what I did. And then bring back in our crumb cake piece that we stamped our greeting on. Oh, I knew I was going to run out. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so we're going to stamp or add our greeting on here. Just like that. So this is card 1 in our set. So I'm going to stick it up here. Bring in the next one. The next one we're using is Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. Okay, let me go ahead and bring in this. I want to clean my stamps real quick because we're going to, some of like the kite and the tail we use on every card. So I just want to make sure that we're good to go. Okay, there we go. So here's our card base. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and layer these 2 pieces. my seal ran out of ink, out of adhesive, so I'm just using my Seal Plus. We need to order some more refills. Okay, so let's go back to our mat. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is our tail, and I'm doing that in Memento Black. Okay. Perfect. Then I'm going to come in with my greeting again. Another year flies by, happy birthday. I'm going to just stamp that. Okay. Ooh, looks like I smudged it. Let's turn it over. Okay. Now let's try again. Try not to smudge it this time. Okay. So I'm going to close up the black, bring in the Coastal Cabana and the kite. I'm going to have a scrap piece of paper because I'm just going to cut this out and pop it up. Okay. So that's good. Just going to close this. Okay, I'm going to use my snips. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so let's bring our pieces back in. So I'm going to use my snips and cut an angle. And then this is going to be down at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to bring in the light Bermuda Bay and color the tails. I think on that one I must have used the dark, but I'm using the light one. The light one is really close to Coastal Cabana color. So, okay. Now I'm going to attach this to the front of our card. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. One more. Okay. Next up, we're going to go, I'm just going to add my kite, and that'll be card number 2. And for our last one is Magenta Madness. Okay. Okay. So we have, okay, I'm going to put these 2 inks up and grab the Magenta Madness. Okay, so let's add our card front. Okay, we're going to bring in, so this one I need Pool Party. Let me clean these stamps again real quick. So let's do our greeting first. This is your friendship is so uplifting. Okay, and then we're going to bring in the kite tail, which is also Memento Black, just like that. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get that closed up. Then we're going to do Pool Party. It's not Pool Party. Grab the wrong one. Okay, and we're just going to do 3 clouds. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna lay this to the side, bring in the scrap white, and we're gonna stamp our kite again. This time in Magenta Madness. Okay. Bring in our scissors. This kite is really easy to cut out because of the straight edges. So it is still considered, to me, it's still considered a quick and cute card. I don't care to fussy cut a little bit. So let me put that out of the way. Bring my card back in. Perfect. Having less of an issue with my Seal Plus than I do my Seal. I need to switch to Seal Plus. Okay. Put some dimensionals on here. And we're going to pop the kite up. Okay, that's it. That's all 3 of our cards for today. Again, if you go to my blog, all the measurements are there, and there's even a downloadable project sheet that shows all the cards and what I used and the measurements for each card. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me at stampwithroberta@gmail.com. Thank you.